Good evening. My name is Brandon Jackson from the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and this is my video submission for the Undergraduate Public Speaking Contest. Students are like oysters. They only open up when they're ready, and if you aren't there when they're ready, they shut back up. I believe exposure leads to experiences, and those experiences lead to opportunities. When students are exposed to agriculture and participate in meaningful experiences in the field, opportunities become available to them. Opportunities that broaden my horizons with agriculture have taken me beachside enjoying the beauties of Puerto Rico, studying various beetles, and it was amazing. I work with the Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, Plant Protection and Quarantine Unit, safeguarding U.S. trade of natural resources against agricultural pests. I also study fruit fly identification and plant pathology. I never imagined myself picking up beetles with my bare hands ever. I truly surprised myself. I was offered the opportunity 2 weeks before I boarded the plane. You can imagine my reaction when I received the call from Thurgood Marshall College Fund offering me a summer in paradise. I took my chances and jumped at that opportunity to explore. And boy, did I take advantage of my lunch breaks. I sampled everything on the island. I was in unfamiliar territory, 1,000 miles away from friends and family, and I truly felt alone. The challenge I faced was being comfortable with myself in solitude. I took away a lot from that experience, but most of all, the ability to be alone and comfortable with myself. This meaningful experience was an opportunity that sculpted my mind, and that exposure was inspiration. Sculpting the minds of our students begin with education. Great teachers model traits of ambition, curiosity, and confidence. These characteristics shine throughout the individual and inspire open minds and hearts. Please take the time to think about one of your role models in the context of this question. How important is or was that role model to you, and how did that relationship influence your choice of study? Now I challenge you all to think. Who in our community is enthusiastic about their work and encouraging to others to follow their passions? These individuals are influencers on sculpting the creative. My great uncle inspired my choice in agriculture. My uncle helped me develop an appreciation for the wonders of nature. I remember walking up the stairs to the attic and looking out into the land. Beautiful acres teeming with nature, stretched out green and full, with fenced pastures and horses on each side of the ranch. Later in my studies, I had found that exposure on the roots rooted me into agriculture early on. I began college with my sights on becoming a forensic scientist, and really I loved the title the most. It sounded so sophisticated. But I was in for a surprise with the tedious grind of satisfying courses that didn't have any of my interests. I lost sight of what I wanted to do and became unhappy very quickly. But those times on the ranch came to mind and guided my decision to participate in the animal club offered at my university. I later joined MANRRS, which is a major support of my education today, and I really appreciate the time shared on that ranch and truly believe that my uncle guided me into my interests. The role of a mentor is to serve as an example, an advocate, an advisor, and a role model for the young person being mentored, the mentee. Shadowing our professors provokes confidence and knowledge we may not have been able to discover on our own. Apprenticing teachers helps us visualize ourselves with the responsibilities, highlighting challenges we must overcome. I took the time to interview a junior MANRRS student that successfully made the transition from high school to college. Gabby Morris was exposed to agriculture in high school by her horticulture teacher, Jerry Kelly. She was given the opportunity to participate in her school's garden as a member of junior MANRRS. Those experiences had led her to participate in the World Food Prize Global Youth Institute, and later major in agriculture at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The World Food Prize Global Youth Institute is where only 200 exceptional high school students from across the United States and other countries are selected to discuss pressing food security and agricultural issues with the help of international experts. She had gone twice, and she credits part of her success to the mentorship and experiences she had received in high school. See, mentoring is key to creating diverse leaders because young minds are impressionable. Statistically, students who are mentored share a 78% chance that they will volunteer regularly. and a 90% chance that they will take on a leadership position themselves. Having consistent presence in a student's journey throughout their educational career leverages one for success. For example, after 1 year of mentoring by faculty, students with mentors have higher GPAs and are more likely to stay in college compared to academically similar students who had not had any exposure to a mentor. Allowing that individual to share their life experiences, giving advice, and helping a student navigate challenges is how we create diverse leaders. Having great mentors in your corner who are patient, wise, and respectful leverage you for success. They will help you identify what's important to you and demonstrate the commitment to the profession. Students must recognize their worth and importance. Their perspective is valued respectfully. This should be openly communicated and promoted. To connect with the student, the individual has to feel comfortable within their setting to emphasize their perspective. Promoting mutual respect between mentor and mentee. My theory is that our community of members is like an ecosystem, teeming with diversity. We are heavily influenced by our surroundings and challenged by outside factors. We can scope the minds, nurture the hearts, and create diverse leaders within our community by exposing them and providing them with experiences that lead them to opportunities. For example, for students, I say acknowledge your professors, question your mentors, and converse with your peers. For mentors and respected individuals in the community inspiring our youth, I say keep in mind our perspective. Recognize its worth and importance, and together we can preserve and protect our community.